there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Washington's offense will take the field first. When these two get together, there is no inclination to take your foot off the gas. And the last time these two met, Oregon full throttle and finished the blowout.
And I think Oregon fans and Oregon people around the building would tell you this is kind of their new squad now.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. It's Lawson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Oregon's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Let's take just a second to talk about Oregon. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high...
Breaks into the open. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourselves. Hey, Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Valentine. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The short hands. It's Lawson. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's caught. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Huskies. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Knight. Quickly out to the tight end. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. The receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Caught near the sideline, it's Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. On his feet at the 40. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They were on the move. The two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's great. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Caught behind the line. It's Line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Still looking on the move. He'll pull it down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Ducks will try to punch it in on first and goal. try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Knight. He's got him in the flat. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. It's complete on the right side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Valentine. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today.
Washington ready to kick off to start this 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires left. Wide open downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Huskies! They'll line up to go for two.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Tight end now in motion. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Knight. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. That's caught. It's right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
When you're coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here we go. Off the play fake. Floating away. He turns it loose to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Run the shotgun and hand off to the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. To the air. It's Knight. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Oregon! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Holmes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Valentine. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Lost to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Lawson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Makes a connection. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
To the right. Looking to get it in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They're going to run it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The offense changing the play. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Ducks have this offense rolling. The handoff keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now. This is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a two-possession game.
He's trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Houston came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks at H-Town had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Washington wants to go quickly.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
He's open on the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on downfield to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Washington. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now third down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay.
Oh, he's got some space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Ducks will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. Hauls it in. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the D deny them on second and goal.
And really good job knowing I don't get in the end zone. I got to get close to the end zone, be ready to break on the football as soon as they throw it. I can't give up any yards after the catch, and they don't right there.
Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows. You can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Valentine.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Valentine. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He's taking the deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Hold on. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way in inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. So Oregon gets the victory, and it's blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That will put the wrap on things from here for